Hello and welcome everyone to yet another episode of Red Cape Sports. I'm your host, Bird Bouchard. So excited to be with you all here today, even though it is yet another laptop edition episode. But nevertheless, I'm very excited for this video. This is a video that I get asked to do this quite often, and it's something that Mitch and a bunch of my other friends tell me that I'm quite good at, which is browsing through eBay to find some deals. So that's exactly what I'm going to be sharing with you all today. So let's jump right on into it. Alright, so as you guys can see here, this is basically eBay's homepage or their landing page. So of course you just want to sign in. So I'm going to sign in here. Now, if you guys haven't already created an account, it's really simple. Basically, you just go on to ebay.com, right here where it does say my name. Also, that is my name, so if anyone does want to buy cards off me, feel free. But basically, you'll just hit sign up, and then there is a Google button where you can actually hit the Google button, and you basically log in with your Google credentials. So basically whatever your email is. But anyway, I figure that most of you know how to do that, so I'm just going to jump into all the good stuff. As you can kind of see my my search history here over the last couple hours here. So first and foremost, let's start off with PSA 10. You're going to want to include in your search, basically, the keywords are very important. So in this case, PSA 10s are some of the most sought after cards. So if I were to hit PSA 10, we can hit that, and of course, you know, you can filter out here Gleyber Torres. That's actually a really good deal for a card now, guys. $10 for shipping, and so basically you can get that Gleyber Torres $70 card. That's a pretty good deal. But nevertheless, of course, you can just scroll down here, and you know, you can figure out good deals, right? And that wouldn't hurt anyone at all. Now, what I like to do personally, though, is I like to take it one step further and really maximize all the tabs that really maximize all the tabs that eBay offers us. So if you hover over the default of best match, what I like to do is price plus shipping lowest first. So this is going to give you cheapest to highest. Now, it's not guaranteed, for example, that you'll win this Ben Roethlisberger rookie PSA 10 card for 70 cents. However, these are going to be the cheapest cards, and these are also often going to be people just starting off on eBay, you know, and they're starting off cheap, hoping that the 99-cent bids will end up being the $300, $400, $500 bids. But at the end of the day, you can get some good deals here. Now, of course, you're probably going to lose out on more than you win, but I always like to place a bid that I'm comfortable with in case it does win, and then paying it, because of course you don't want any unpaid claims on you. But for example, let's say I wanted to buy this Ben Roethlisberger Big Ben card, and you can see here my currency is in Canadian. Now, the first thing before you place any kind of bid is going to be this shipping. You got to see how expensive the shipping is. Too many people end up getting burned on shipping. So many people win cards for, you know, literally less than $5, but then the shipping's like $28. So make sure you guys check how expensive the shipping is before placing any kind of bid. You know, of course I do want this card, but just for the sake of this video, I'm not going to put too much on it. We can see that it still has 6 days left. But, you know, I'll say $7, and then place the bid, confirm it. So around US, that's around $4.92. So, of course, you guys can see how much You're bidding, and then boom, just like that, I am the highest bidder. So that is not to say that I'm going to win this card. I'm almost more than confident that $7 will not be the total bid for this, or the highest bid rather. But you know, I have won some pretty amazing cards that have actually been shipped to me for quite cheap. So you really never know. So yeah, guys, I mean, just scrolling down here now. Of course, like I said, it is cheapest to highest. But Birdweiser, this $13, almost $1,300 card here. Well, that's just because it's sponsored. Same with this one. But as you can see, it truthfully is lowest to highest. And now, I mean, just browse these, guys. Like, you can literally see cards. Again, I'm going pretty quick here, but that is literally an autographed PSA 10 card right here. And I mean, it's a nice card, guys. Look at that. Curry Mella. It is a 9, but it's autographed, top certified. So, and currently you can buy that right now. You know, $9 Canadian, $4 shipping. So $13 you could buy that right now. And you know, these are often just deals that go overlooked. Sometimes you can get really good ideas as to what you want to buy and who you want to buy as well. Yeah, so I mean, Wendell Carter Jr., you know, of course you could bid or you could buy it now. So that goes to my second little tip here. Over on the left hand side, and again, this is going to be for desktops or iPads, Surfaces, things like that. It's really important to change the buying format from all listings. Sometimes you do want to change it to buy it now. For those people who just don't really want to, I'm not going to say that it's a waste of time to bid, because of course, you know, I'm always bidding on multiple different cards and things like that. But remember, you don't just need to get graded cards. You can also 100% do buy it now deals of raw cards. Another tip that you're going to want to do is check out the seller, because when you check out the seller, and if you notice that they're selling a ton and a ton and a ton of, let's say, PSA 10 cards and then a few raw cards, odds are, just through logic and reasoning, those ungraded cards are not going to grade 10s if that's the way that you so choose to go about it. Now, if people are selling just a handful of cards, or if you can tell that, you know, Topps 2020 just came out a couple days ago and the person is selling that, well, that likely means that they just literally ripped open a new pack of cards and then they want to sell it on eBay. So just try to be very very conscious of that. Again, that just goes to say, if you're going to be sending them off to PSA or BGS for grading, or SGC, really anywhere that you're gonna grade them. Of course, I'm a big fan of raw cards. I really don't have too many graded, but you know, definitely just wanted to mention that. So anyway, I kind of got off topic there, but let's get back on. So again, we do want to filter it price, shipping, lowest to highest, because again, that's going to factor in the shipping cost as well. So we can see here that there are more great deals. You know, I'm not an Eddie Murray fan or a sticker fan, but if I were, boom, I could buy that card pretty cheaply. You know, we got some hockey cards here, things like that. So yeah, I mean, this is just a really great way of seeing what's available. And of course, like I said, the keywords are very important. So speaking of those keywords, that brings me into my next portion of the video. If you know exactly which card you want, the first thing you're going to want to do, for example, we'll say we want a Luka Doncic base prism rookie. So if this is the card that we would like to buy, this is what we're going to want to search. And we're going to want to scroll down on the left hand side here. And before you even place any bids, you're going to want to just click on sold items. and that's also going to automatically click on completed. And then now you're going to want to switch this over at the top to ended recently. So this is going to literally give us what the market's been selling for. We can see here that a raw Luka ungraded card, you know, just today at 11:27, so it'll even give you the time, sold for less than 180. And the reason why that's barred out is because it was a best offer was accepted. But we can see here that a lot of best offers are being accepted. But even if we go down, bam, just like that, if you have $124.50, you could buy, you know, a base Luka Doncic Prism card, which honestly might be a pretty good buy right now. It definitely seems like at 120 right there. So for all those people commenting on the Luka Doncic prices, you guys were absolutely right. The prices did drop. But again, I truthfully feel like these cards are certainly going to rise once the NBA gets back into action. So anyways, guys, now let's say if you were wanting to potentially bid or buy this card, all you're going to do is you're going to switch the buying format to all listings. So actually that's going to change what we did have here. So this bidding war ended at 132, 155, etc., etc. But again, if you're going to want to buy this card, you're basically just going to scroll down and you're going to unclick sold items. So now we're going to see all the listings. And again, we're going to come up to best match. And we're going to switch from shipping lowest first. So we can see here. Now, cards like Luka Doncic rookies are going to not really show up right away. But this one is a new listing. And if you wanted to bid on that, currently the bid is $81 US with $15.25 shipping. And that's what that card would go for. But anyways, this is going to give you the best idea of, you know, the cheapest bidding that you can do now. Which is really funny because we just saw through really 2 minutes of market research how these cards are basically going for less than 150. But all these bids are currently starting for, you know, we got all these bids and all these buy it nows for around 150 or plus. So, I mean, definitely you can go ahead and buy it now. But this here, this would be the perfect example. If you were to bid on this card, it likely wouldn't be a good idea because we already know that the starting bid here is $150 US with $23.75 shipping. Now, of course, just basically looking at it really close, the card does seem to be in good condition. But like I said, just by going over and hovering over the sold listings, we know that you could potentially get this card for around $130. So no need to be spending more than what the card is currently worth. So again, these are all the listings. And yeah, I mean, just take the time to look over it. Another thing that you can do here as well, one thing that I'd like to do is I just honestly type in rookie card. Sometimes you just type in rookie card, you switch it to price from shipping lowest to highest, and you can find some cool cards. I mean, right here we got, again, that is a sponsored one. Those will show up. But, you know, if you were an Aaron Holiday fan, free shipping. The current bid is 6 cents, guys. 6 cents. I'm not saying that you're going to win all of these, but trust me, you certainly will win most of them. So, definitely a fun way to go about purchasing cards. For the most of you probably already, you know, learned some of this. Hopefully you guys don't outbid me on this, but this is something that I already previously bid on. Now, I mean, 4 Anthony Rendon cards right here in the making. I'm not going to tell you guys what my highest bid was, but anyway, you know, 4 Anthony Rendon rookie cards that I could potentially win right now for 99 cents. So, anyways, guys, that is the end of the video. I hope that you all learned something. I hope that you all had fun. Until the next time, keep stacking those cards.